Hi, this is Corey Dutton. I'm a private money lender, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to spot a loan scam. These are just some of the ways that you can spot a loan scam and avoid wasting a ton of time and even some money in the process of trying to obtain a loan from either a fake lender or a lender that is predatory in nature that's trying to take your money. You see these people every day online, on your groups, on your forums. You see these people posting, and there's some obvious signs and there's some not so obvious signs. I'm going to talk to you about some of the more obvious signs. Some of the obvious signs start out by looking at this person's profile on your group, on the forum, wherever their profile is posted. Take a close look at their profile, click on it, and see what you find there. Some of the things that you're looking for are going to be the type of friends or connections that this person has in their profile. If they have no friends or connections to show, or very few, and a lot of them are located overseas, you are definitely looking at a fake profile or a loan scammer on the internet. And then the second thing you want to do is read their posts. Read the content that they're producing online and on your groups or your forums. Read the posts, and you'll start to notice that a lot of these scammers start to sound the same. It's almost as if they're the same person. And you can always tell by the language that they're using. A lot of time, if the language is in English, in the English language, the grammar is just not that great. Another thing that you want to look for is their contact information. Do they actually have a website? Is their email address not a website designated or a domain specific email address? Is it just some general email address such as a Gmail address? And does it use the verbiage loans, fast loans, or something like that at Gmail? And that's another huge red flag when you're looking at a person's profile. What does their contact information say? Do they have a professional email address? Probably not. In a lot of cases, they have a random email address, or they don't even have a website. So that's something that you for sure want to look for on an online profile. Here's a few examples of some posts that I've seen that are definitely fake profiles for bogus lenders that are trying to waste your time or take your money in the form of upfront fees. We're going to look at a couple of them here. And then I want you to look at the person's profile and look at their name and their photos. And what you can do sometimes is you can do a reverse photo lookup on the internet, where you're going to download that photo of that individual or photos and see if you can trace it to somewhere online. The odds are is that this person that's posing as a lender online has stolen the name and photos of a real profile, of a real person that's on the internet. And they've gone in and sort of stolen their photos and stolen, in a lot of cases, the name, and are posing. And often this individual is not aware that there is an identical profile to theirs out on the internet somewhere, maybe even on the same website that you're visiting for your business or for real estate or your hobbies. These people are experts at creating these fake profiles. So look at the profile. You can sometimes do, like I said, a reverse image lookup. But if you really study these people's profiles, you can tell that they're not real or that they're posing to be someone else. The not so obvious scammers, loan scammers that are out there to take your time and waste it and take money from you in some cases, the not so obvious ones, those are the ones that are harder to spot, because these people may have fancy websites. They may have a very strong online presence, and they've done a really good job of making themselves look like a legitimate lender, and they may in fact be a total scam, a total private money loan scam. Watch out for the ones with the fancy offices and with the fancy websites, because a lot of times those are the culprits, the biggest culprits that are going to be perpetuating some form of a loan scam. And then finally in this video, I want to address what are the loan scams that you need to look out for. The biggest one is the scam for profit, which is going to be usually in the form of an upfront fee scam, where they're going to be taking money from you as part of your application. They're not going to require a lot of qualification up front before they take that fee. They're not going to ask you a lot of questions and qualify you in any manner. And sometimes you may have been declined for a loan a lot prior to bringing it to a particular lender that may look legitimate. And they issue a term sheet and they're going to be asking for an upfront fee. Now, how do you spot them? With those types of lenders, you have to do a higher level of due diligence. Do due diligence and research on your lender in a lot of different ways. Don't just rely on the fancy website or the fancy office to induce you to give a lender an upfront fee. Another type of upfront fee scam is going to be the life insurance scam. These lenders actually give you a fake life insurance policy, and you're thinking, wow, that's reasonable. I'm going to get a loan and I'll pay for my life insurance. Well, it's a scam. So that is another upfront fee scam where they're going to be taking money from you upfront prior to giving you a loan, and obviously not giving you a loan at all. So if you want to learn more, what other questions do you have on this topic? I know there's a ton. We've done another video, 5 red flags to spot a loan scam, and that is part 1 of how to spot a loan scam. So check out that video and be aware of some of the red flags that I discussed in this video. I just scratched the surface on some of the most popular loan scams that are out there online right now. But the ones that are not so obvious are the ones that you really need to do research on and do your due diligence before you hand over upfront fees to these private money lenders that you're seeking a loan from. This is Corey Dutton. I'm a private money lender. And if you have any questions about loan scams, leave them in the comment section below and we'll do our best to answer your questions in a timely manner. And if you know someone that's out there looking for a private money loan that you could share this video with, and it could save them some time and or money, share this video with them and like our page.